Hi traders, hope you had a nice weekend. In this video I'm going to make a little market breakdown on the USD CAD. I'm gonna walk through some market structure here and what I look for and how I read the structure in price and using key swings in the market. We learn from the mentorship why I expect a reversal where price actually reversed. So gonna add a few lines here. New day starts here and you refer to New York local time. So when the London session sold off here, we didn't have any important news this Monday, so didn't expect too much volatility in the market. But anyway, the London session sold off here, attacking this old low back here, which is a daily low. Remember, I hunt for areas where price could potentially make reversals. So this is an example of an area where I could hunt a setup. But before I enter my position here, I obviously want to confirm on the lower time frames with some market structure shift and so on to confirm my long entry, and I also want to look for areas to sell back my long. So what do I mean by that? Well, if I'm watching price down here on a low time frame, I want to have a clear object of where I'm gonna sell back my long. I want to use the easy, low hanging fruit target. If I had an area of equal highs up here created on the during the London session here, that could be a potential target if I had a little bit more of a stronger market structure break down here. But the difference here between a breakout pullback continuation or a breakout reversal is important, because when price selling off here during the London, I also look for important swings created in the market on the way down here. It sold off pretty hard here, creating fair value gaps, and we don't really have any major 50-minute intermediate term high here, a high rebalancing some fair value gap here. These highs here just is short-term highs, very easy target liquidity. So when price breaks above these 50 minutes high down here, that to me doesn't indicate too much strength. I more see this as a breakout pullback continuation lower. So that's the reason why I took my profits here. And yeah, as you see, price sold off, attacking this low again. But anyway, we know that we're gonna hunt areas where price is likely to reversal. So this was an area I expected a reversal, and even this little pullback here is enough for me to be profitable during this day. So we're gonna look on a lower time frame to dig in a little bit more of what I saw in price. Okay, so we're looking at a 2-minute chart here on the USD CAD, and I wanna go a little bit more into detail why I took these positions and the logic behind them. So we have a few lines here. We know that we are hunting for reversals. So when price was reaching this level down here, this old low, daily low here, do we get a reversal pattern? Yes, we see price attacking the low here, so it's digging into the sell side here, shifting here. This high here is a 5-minute intermediate term high, rebalancing a farewell gap here. So when price trades above it, here market structure shift. I told you that I want to have clear objects, or where I take my profits before I enter my trades. This area up here representing the 15-minute farewell gap, sell side imbalance on the 50-minute chart. This is an area I expect price to reach up into, because first of all, it's a farewell gap. Price wants to rebalance that, and if you draw a fib from your London created high to this low, I think around here you get your equilibrium point. So anything above here gonna be a premium market. So if we're down in a discount here, I want to see price draw back into a premium, and that's why I use this farewell gap here, because it's what's in a premium market. So when price is shifting structure here, I can be long when it moves down into a discount relative from this low to this high. So I have a farewell gap here, buying long here, selling back my position here above this relative equal highs here. So I have a buy sell pool, but we are still in a discount relative from the London high credit to this low here. So if we have room, we can enter new positions to sell back at a higher price. So when price trading above these highs here, do buy side imbalance still supporting price from going lower? This is a 5-minute buy side imbalance. So when price is trading above this high here and trading down into this buy sell imbalance, does this imbalance still supporting price from going lower? Yes, this area here sends price higher. So this indicates to me that it's probably gonna reach up higher. So we can be buyers in this farewell gap here to sell back here. And I want to show you some executions. So I'm buying here, selling back here above this buy side pool here. Price trade down into this 5-minute farewell gap, sending price higher. So I'm buying this farewell gap above this on a 1-minute chart. That's what it looked like above on this candle here, but if you look at the 1 minute, you see what I mean. And then I sold back my position up here. So you can use this information in multiple ways. You can be a buyer down here to hold your full position up into here, or you can be a buyer here, scale in more here to sell back everything here, or sell back for your first position here, enter new here to sell back here. It's all up to your own decisions and what you see in price. I just showing you some pure price action here, how I will read it using the mentorship ICT 2022 concepts. And don't focus so much on the amount of pips here, because that's not gonna be important right now. The important here is to read the market structure and the logic behind it, because when it's come to reality, everything not gonna be so clear. I'm just a student that want to share my experiences, and maybe I can help or motivate someone. So this is the logic behind my Monday trade idea. You know, even if this is just a pullback back up into range, it's still a 25 pip tradable setup. So yeah, that's what it for today, and hope I see you next time.